Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48 WW2 Buff here with the INORL 3M Truck Series here at Quarter Slammer, ready to get down and going here at another short track on the schedule. Now, the cup race here was a pretty crazy. Lap 5, turn 3, all hell broke loose. About half the field was involved, more like 3/4 of the field was involved in a huge pileup. Will that be the case today? Will it be long green flag runs with occasional pileups like the cup race? Or will it be wreck after wreck after wreck as we're usually seeing in all my series? You get used to that eventually. Anyways, how about Charles Jackson pulling out a pole here? He has been up and running with these qualifying starts, and man, what a start he gets today as picking up a pole. I believe this might be a second or third. I cannot remember. Don't really keep track of that. And how about the man Seth Cole right there starting second? He's been pretty well with his qualifying. And Jacob Strumpf and Chris Rickenball, one of the rookies, going to be joining in here. Now, how about Red Horse Racing starting on the third row? Kyle Sinoski and Matt Wheeler taking 5th and 6th. Now, let's check out on your championship contenders here. Mason Wood will be starting 19th. He has about a midfield start. He has a 46-point lead over Jacob York. And Jacob York, he's going to be oops, wrong thing here. Jacob York, he's going to be starting 27th. A long ways for him to go. And one man I would like to tell you who's looming in the distance in this championship hunt, only 56 points behind the leader, Mason Wood, is Jacob Sisko. He's starting 40th today. Now, it's not the kind of starting position he wanted to get, but he's stuck with it, and oh well, I guess at that point. And Justin Muse starting last here today. He's going to have to work his way back up.
Start your engines!
And these 43 drivers are getting ready to start it up. Let me take you a quick run by the field while we're getting started up. And there that was, my Speedy Gonzalez run by the field, and the green is out here at Quarter Slammer. Will it be a wreck fest, or will it be long green flag runs? The inside line is usually the dominant line, and how about Charles Jackson out to a lead already? Spectator view is usually the best view here. It's a good view. You can see all the action going around, and they're looking to make it 3 wide for second, and they will. Kyle Sinoski pushing it, but he slows down a bit. That could have been worse than it was. Got to be careful through 1 and 2. That is the danger zone throughout this track. This short track acts like a super speedway, as you all may know it. How about Jacob Strumpf running down Charles Jackson right to his back bumper, just about turning him there. He's on his tail. He wants to get the lead already. In that very patriotic car, he's down to the inside. Is he going to get it? Battle for the lead. He probably will get it on this inside run here. But Charles Jackson is holding up on the outside line. He wants to lead this lap again, but Jacob Strumpf will lead it ever so slightly. And Seth Cole joining them here also. 3 wide for the lead almost. He's on a Jacob Strumpf's tail with Kyle Sinoski and Jerry Guerrero, your last week winner, right back there also. And he's on Kyle Sinoski's tail. He wants to maybe get pulled 2 in a row. Oh, and 2 drivers together. Who was that? Chris Rickenball on the 68 of Luke or Leia Walker. Sorry, both L I gotta remember here. I think that is Leia Walker. And Jacob Strumpf now has the lead, but Seth Cole's right there also with Kyle Sinoski right on his tail. Charles Jackson stuck on that outside line. He can drop like a rock eventually. And Seth Cole just about turned Jacob Strumpf, and here comes Seth Cole for the lead. No wreck yet, and it's lap 6. I think we just survived the first 5 laps maybe. No caution it out, and Seth Cole will get the lead here at Quarter Slammer, and they are close. I'm telling you, once these tires start wearing out, you're going to see cars probably most likely flying into the wall easily. And Jacob Strumpf's going to try to pull a crossover here and try to take the lead back. Who will lead this lap? I think it will be Seth Cole. Yes, it will be. And he's fighting back on the outside. And the outside works a bit off too, and Charles Jackson getting very close to Jacob Strumpf. but the outside line is not working that well in 3 and 4. As you can see right off that turn, Jacob Strumpf is going to take the lead. They're looking to go 3 wide again, and Seth Cole's still hanging on that outside line. He's not giving Jacob Strumpf the lead easily. But here comes Charles Jackson. He wants the lead back. 3 wide almost, and Charles Jackson going to go for the lead. Let's take a break from this for a minute and check in on your championship contenders. It's early in the season, but again, this is only a 22-race season. Every point counts. There is not a chase in the truck or nationwide. There is a chase in the cup, but not in truck or nationwide. Mason Wood running back here in about 16th position. Running midfield, as long as he's in front of Jacob York and Jacob Sisko, he's going to hold out and hold the lead. That's all he needs to do. Now let's check in on Jacob York back here. He's running 25th. He has gained a couple positions, not much. He's going to need to gain more if he wants to get the lead in the point standings back. After that I can't even say the word, horrifying crash last week at Talladega, which killed his championship points. And let's check in on Jacob Sisko here. Has he made any positions up? Because he started way in the back. He has a little bit up to 39th, and he just looks about to get turned right there. But he's actually going to make a pass for 38th right there. Oh, but he slides up right there, just about slamming Justin Muse all out of the groove. And Charles Jackson has pulled out to a pretty good lead over Jacob Strumpf and the rest of the field. And one person I would like to say that is looming back there is Nicholas Guerrero and Brian James. They've been up front most of this race so far. I've noticed them back there. They're joining us. Same with Matt Wheeler, Leia Walker, and Chris Rickenball. They're coming back into it. Mostly entered single file throughout the top 10. Here comes Jacob Strumpf to the inside of Charles Jackson. Will it be enough off the corner? Yes, it will be. Jacob Strumpf trying to take the lead, especially in that very patriotic paint scheme in that number 14. And how about Jerry Guerrero? He's going to try to make it 3 wide, but not going to get there. And Jacob Strumpf tried again off this corner. He gets his nose there, but will it be enough off the corner? Again, Charles Jackson's getting good runs into these corners and off of them. Oh! And Jacob Strumpf just about turned himself along with Charles Jackson, allowing Charles Jackson to shoot out to a lead, and Jerry Guerrero shoot around him. That just about ended badly for both of these drivers, but that was actually partially a benefit for Charles Jackson, as he continues to dominate this race. And now Jacob Strumpf has to worry about Jerry Guerrero working on his outside. Man, Jerry Guerrero, ever since he started in the truck series, he's just been phenomenal in that number 32 door line Chevrolet. Gets the win at Talladega. Dover, he was doing well until he flipped. And they're going to go 3 wide off the corner. Seth Cole is there. But Seth Cole's going to back off, playing a smart move. And man, these two are really battling for second. Not one of them is budging. But as these two battle, that allows Charles Jackson to get away. Seth Cole's looming right there also. Will it be enough this time for Jerry Guerrero? Ooh, Jacob Strumpf slipped up a bit through that corner. And Seth Cole going to try to make it 3 wide. If Seth Cole did make it 3 wide, I think that would benefit Jerry Guerrero. Or either non-benefit and take them all 3 out. But it looks like Jerry Guerrero is getting close to clearing them. And it looks like he just did right now. And now all he has to do is run down Charles Jackson. Take a look at the back of the field here. Alex Jones still rounding out the end of the field. Jacob Sisko, he is still not getting any positions being made. It's a hard track to pass here at Quarter Slammer. Jacob Lawler, your Texas winner, looming back here. Tyler Jones, your Martinsville winner. Dylan White, rookie. Let's check in on your championship battlers here. Oh, and there's a wreck! Oh! Pile up a bit. And Jacob York involved. And just about the rest of the field, Jacob Sisko also involved. A pile up for a lot of cars here. And Justin Muse is getting angry. And they're going to go 5 wide in the pits and just wreck again. Oh, and they just about missed the pit wall. And the leaders are wrecking, I think. I have no idea what Justin Muse was mad about, but he was slamming the rest of the field around. Oh, Jacob York also involved. Heavy damage for the 92 black tire Chevrolet. And hopefully the leaders didn't come back around and slam into that. That is also known here for Quarter Slimer. It looks like they did not. Let's watch the battle of pit road. Jacob Sisko heavy damage. His point stays even getting worse. Let's watch a battle of pit road here. I think Charles Jackson will beat everybody off. So Tyler Jones in it. Jacob York coming into his pit stall. And Charles Jackson will be the first off, along with many other cars that would be following him. Kalsinoski second, Chris Rickenball third, Leo Walker, Brian James, and many more coming off. Now let's see if anybody stayed out here. I think some people did stay out. Oh, Nicholas Guerrero and William Duncan playing some fuel strategy here. These two are the only ones to stay out. Now I just want to check in on something. Did Mason Wood get involved in that? No, he did not. More luck for Mason Wood, surviving 2 races. Can he survive the rest of this race? Which could mean his points lead will get even bigger than that number 33 Ream Chevrolet. But I'll take you to see what went wrong through 3 and 4 here at Quarter Slimer. I mean, 1 and 2 here at Quarter 3. Well, I don't even know what turn it was. And we are back, keeping on the 5 of Wilhelm Schultz and the 0-2 of Jake Baskinger. A rookie mistake might be here. Wilhelm Schultz had the groove. Yes, Wilhelm Schultz did not go up, down, I believe. It looked more like Baskinger came up. We'll have to get another replay of that. Dylan Pote takes a hard hit. He had just nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go, and many cars just piling up. And Justin Mew's going to get the clip there. And he's going to slam in and bam! Right in the Beth beat. And it's just a pile up here. This track is known for that. Once there's a wreck, a lot of cars just have nowhere to go. There you see Jacob Sisko. How did he get his extensive damage, though? Did someone slam into him? Charles Jackson did lead back to the line there. There's a view. But Jacob Sisko's got his damage somehow, some way. I see how it was now. But let's get another view of what really happened between Baskinger and Schultz here. Let's get slow-mo. Now, Schultz comes into that corner. See where this white line is. Schultz looks like he did not cross under that, really. Yes, Wilhelm Schultz did not cross under that line. And if you see the inside cars here, that's where Nick Warren and everybody else was. And it does look like Baskinger, yeah, Baskinger definitely came up into Schultz and spun him down. And I guess Nick Warren was not too happy about that, because he saw everything, and he's going to come up and repay Baskinger for the favor and slam him into the wall and just about flip them. Nick Warren not too happy with Baskinger. So let's see what happened to Jacob York, your championship contender. Oh, and there's another wreck up here with the 30. Oh, wait, that was the pit road wreck. We take a look at that also. Jacob York had nowhere to go. Comes off through the corner here. There's nowhere you can really go in these type of situations. Beth Beat slid up in front of him and just couldn't slow down enough. And he's going to get slammed in and bunched up here. Now let's take a look at Jacob Sisko here. A lot of other cars involved. As you see, mostly cars piled up and slammed into each other with front and rear end damage. That's actually the worst kind of damage you can get. See what happened to Jacob Sisko here. He tried to slow down, tried to use the apron and the grass a bit to slow him down, but it did not help. And he's going to slam into the back of Jacob Lawler, and Anna Gregg going to get in the back of him also. Then let's look at the pit road incident. Justin Mew's just mad and going to wreck about 3 cars right here. And they were lucky to not hit the pit wall. And I gotta see what happened to Brandon Bain, because he also got spun out once again. And heavy damage for him. Oh, let's see here. Did anything happen between him and the 4? No, it did not. Speed this up. Looks like Brandon may have slid up, maybe. Yes, he slid up into the 4 of Daniel Larimore, spun himself around, And Alex Jones just had nowhere to go. Then same with Anna Gregg and Jordan Eppolito. Jacob Sisko slams into him again. Same with Danielle Jones. And what happened to David Rochester? He got spun around also. Oh, he got spun off the nose of Jacob Sisko, who spun him into the inside wall. Guess Jacob was not happy with the 59. But let's take you back to the green here at Quarter Slimer about halfway through this race. And we are back. Dylan Poteet, Wilhelm Schultz, Brad DeBane, Alex Jones, and Jacob Sisko, a points contender, and the rest of them have all retired. Justin Muse, Andreas Allen, David Rochester are all one lap down. William Duncan and Jordan Eppolito did eventually come down and pit on this lap. They're going to have to catch up to the tail end of the field fast. Charles Jackson took the lead back. Kyle Sinoski second. Chris Rickenball third. Leah Walker fourth. Brian James fifth. Jake Rogers sixth. Matt Wheeler 7th, Sam Young 8th, Nick Warren 9th, Tony Blazer 10th, Dylan Young 11th, Charles Sanford 12th, Jerry Guerrero fell back on this 13th, Jake Baskinger 14th, and Jacob Strumpf also fell back after the pit stop round in 15th. And we're getting ready to go back to the green here at Quarter Slimer. Charles Jackson will take us to the lead. We are just getting close to halfway. And don't ask why this race is longer than the Cup race. I didn't think about that when I was doing the schedules. Yeah, so sorry about that. If you're just wondering. And Charles Jackson's coming in the pit again, along with some other. I have no idea what that's about. They just pitted, but I guess they feel that maybe top off to make it on a better fuel strategy here, along with some big name drivers and that were doing good in this race. That gives Kyle Sinoski the lead, who's also coming in. No one else appears to either, though. Chris Rickenball going to win the battle off pit road, and that gives Jake Rogers the lead right now. Anybody else going to pit? Doesn't look like it. Jake Rogers battling Nick Warren, a teammate. Tony Blazer up there, same with Dylan Young. What it would be if Dylan Young could get a win. I know he wants one. He's leading the Cup race yesterday, but couldn't slow down enough to miss the wreck, and bam, his day was done. How about Tony Blazer? He's had a pretty rough season, but he's up here battling for the lead. Could this be his turnaround day? And he's going to go for the lead. 2 wide drag race down the back straightaway. And how about Jacob York running 9th with his damage, and he's still able to get 9th. Speaking of that, let's check in on the 33 of Mason Wood. He's running it back here around 23rd. I guess he's having a rough time right now. Looking to make it 3 wide off the corner. That might not end well. But he gets by. Has to work his way through lap traffic or wrecked cars to get up here. Tony Blazer still continues to lead as we passed halfway a few laps ago. This race can go by pretty fast. They seem to be catching David Rochester lap car. Gotta be careful, don't want to catch him in the turn. Tony Blazer just continues to run away with this. He is pulling away each lap. Oh, slow down a bit. Oh, he really slowed down through that corner. Maybe for lap cars. And someone was on the apron. I think that was Anna Gregg. Stopped on the apron. Is caution out? Get a view of. Okay, that was not a good view. I don't think caution lights are on. No, they are not. We would probably have to take a view back to that. Or just ran out of fuel or something. No idea what happened there. But Jake Rogers took the lead with Dylan Young right on his tail. Here comes Dylan Young for the lead. Is he going to get it, though? Close to it, but he will not lead that lap. Daniel Larry Moore working his way back up here, and with Charles Sanford, who was a little bit damaged from that wreck. But that shouldn't hurt him too bad. And Jake Rogers still trying to hold the lead over Dylan Young. Who will lead that lap? I think that was Dylan Young right there. No, it was not. It was still Jake Rogers. ever so slightly holding the lead. Looks like the end. Now he's not holding the lead after that. And Greg gonna hold them up, and he's gonna lose about 4 or 5 positions right there. Nope, actually only 3. Dylan Young pulling away the lead. That car is unscathed at all. Let's check in with Chris Rickenball. He was the first one out of the pit out of that group. And he worked his way up to 26, but he is a lap down. Yes, he is. He is a lap down. Just passing David Rochester for the lucky dog position. So in case another caution comes out, just has to hold it though. He could get his lap back because they didn't pass Rochester that far ago. And there goes Nick Warren in. And Tyler Jones going to shoot by the field. And he's going to take the lead. Because Andreas Allen is holding up the lead cars. Actually, Tyler Jones did not take the lead. He just got... I have no idea. It's showing him in 10th. Wait, that wasn't the lead packs. My fault. Oh, wreck! Andreas Allen around, and Beth Beat and Jacob Lawler are going to take some hard hits. And there goes Jacob Schrumpf, and Mason Wood was involved. Mason Wood is flipping. And Jacob Schrumpf also back into him, and Mason Wood, they have just gone from amazingly good to horrible in an instant. A snap of the fingers it changed for Mason Wood. As he was over and up on his roof. It's just hell going loose out of that corner. And they're showing Daniel Larrymore has the lead. I'm going to take it to see what went wrong there. As Mason Wood ended up on his roof. Your points leader. Here's where the wreck first started, and man, Jake Baskinger is just pressing his luck. I think he started something. No, he did not. He was just smushed in the middle. Sorry for accusing him there. And a lot of drivers just had nowhere to go. And how about Baskinger making a good move to pull back to the bottom there? And Jacob Lawler from Beth Beat's going to take a hit right there. Going to rip off the back end of that car. And these two will continue to sit right here. Now, Jacob Schrumpf trying to miss this will slam up into Mason Wood. Mason Wood had nowhere to go. Same with William Duncan. William Duncan was having a good day. And Mason Wood, I have no idea how he flipped. It was just a simple spin. This wouldn't have been as bad. Could have turned it around. Was it Charles Jackson that hit him? Yes, it was. Charles Jackson hit him. And Charles Jackson was having a good day. And, oh, Jerry Guerrero almost missed that. Hasanowski slides by. Same with Zachary Robinson. Then bam! Right in the windshield. Jacob Schrumpf. Dylan Young barely sliding by. Same with Daniel Larrymore. Justin Muse involved. A lot of drivers are having good days. Just gone really bad. Mason Wood, Jacob Schrumpf, Charles Jackson. And just a lot of cars. And Jacob... Oh, Brian James got a piece of him right there. And Beth Beat's sliding on the apron here. Anybody gonna hit her? No, but William Duncan was having a good day. I don't think he got much damage. But let's see Mason Wood's wreck in real time. In real time. Let's actually go cockpit view with him. And see his wreck. And he will come to rest on his roof here at Quarter Slimer. Let me take you to the green for the final laps here at Quarter Slimer. Who will win? And we are back. Dylan Young has the lead, and a lot of cars have retired off that. Anna Gregg, Charles Jackson, Justin Muse, Mason Wood, Jacob Lawler, Jacob Schrumpf, and a lot of Jacobs in my series. Jerry Guerrero, Beth Beat, and Brian James have all retired. A lot of cars, a lap down to 2 laps down. 18 cars left on the lead lap. Dylan Young leading. Daniel Larrymore is second. Charles Sanford third. Dylan White fourth. And Jacob York fifth. This could be a good redemption on a point stay here. He could take the lead here after this race. Dylan Young will take us to the green. Will the lap cars hold them up, or will they be as a pick? Dylan Young to the lead here with only 11 laps to go. Can he hold it? Oh, Daniel Larrymore to his inside. Dylan Young getting held up a bit by Pichu London. Charles Sanford opting to go to the inside behind Pichu London. Was that a smart move? Could it be a smart move? Doesn't look like it is so far. But he's going to try to go under, but he's going to actually get past Daniel Larimore, and he could be going for first here soon, shortly. Could pit stops play a factor in this race? I don't think they will. Dylan Young is running away with it right now. Charles Sanford not too far behind, but Daniel Larimore going to take second back. Will he have enough time to pick up his second win of the season? Remember, he won out Rockingham earlier this season, which acts like a short track. He's pretty well known on these short tracks. Could he pick up another win here today? But Dylan Young looking for his first. Can he hold off for a couple more laps? But he's getting held up by Nick Warren here, which is allowing Daniel Larimore to catch up. I'm feeling this is going to be a great battle for the win of this race. And Dylan White is not far back there also. Could he get another win? Same with Jacob York. He's looking for his third win of the season. But Daniel Larimore continues to get held up by Peter London when Dylan Young has gotten by the lap traffic. And he still opts to stay behind them when he could easily pass them. But Nick Warren's trying to get past Dylan Young now, which is holding him up even more. And now Daniel Larimore should get past Peter London here. And he's getting awfully close to Dylan Young. Will he have enough time? But Peter London's still battling back to his outside. And he will clear Peter London. But now he has to get past Nick Warren, and caution is out. Dylan Young wins this race. If he can make it back to the line, I guess. Oh, Tony Blazer involved. Oh, how about Zachary Robinson getting by that? Sam Young involved. Oh, heavy damage for him. Oh, Seth Cole, he was having a good day. A lot of cars involved. Kyle Sanoski, Brendan Patterson, Tony Blazer, Sam Young, and Dylan Young will come around, and he will win this race if he makes it all the way around for the next couple laps. I say if that would have raced out to the end, I think Daniel Larimore would have got him maybe. But let me take it to see what happened here with a few to go. It's just like we saw in the Cup race. They get 3 wide off here. Seth Cole up in the Charles Sanford, with something down in the Jacob York. Jacob York could have had a worse time here, but he yanks right. It's the only thing he could do. He's in a championship battle. And then, bam! Seth Cole gets back into Jacob York. Redemption right there, I guess. Sam Young had nowhere to go. Jacob York involved, but he's just going to spin and get back. Then Kyle Sanoski right hard into him. And he's going to barely miss the pit wall. And just Seth Cole, Tyler Jones, David Rochester. Now Seth Cole's going to get hit again here. By who? Let's see. Oh, Tony Blazer heavy into him. Same with Jake Baskinger going to get a piece of it. Zachary Robinson barely missing it. Robinson just about got the wall right there. It's gone from way bad to worse. What happened to Brendan Patterson here? See what happened to him. Looks like he's going to slam into Sam Young. Yes, he's going to take a heavy lick into Sam Young. Jordan Eppolito barely got by that. But let's see this wreck full speed here on board with Seth Cole. Oh, that is a hard hit. Head on for both of them. Let's take it on board with Tony Blazer now. Just head on for both of them. That's not a hit you like to see in the INORL. That is just one hell of a hit. But I'll take you to see the winner crossing the finish line here at Quarterslimer. And we are back. How about Dylan Young? He gets the win with only 21 cars finishing the race. 12 on the lead lap. This is the race, and he survived it with barely any damage. And he will come across the start-finish line and take the win. How about that for Dylan Young? A win here at Quarterslimer. dominated the first part of the cup race, and now will win the truck race. Something just happened to Andreas Allen right there. Got a little loose. In all 42 car, well, not all 42, a lot of taken out. But congratulations to Dylan Young. And I'll take you to see your official results here from Quarter Slimer. And we are back. How about Dylan Young leading 19 of the laps, most laps led of today. Daniel Larrymore second, Dylan White third. How about for that rookie? Charles Sanford fourth, Jake Rogers fifth, Austin Ogo sixth, Matt Wheeler seventh, Jacob York getting at that top 8, William Duncan ninth, and Jordan Appolito 10th. A lot of rookies finished in the top 10. 4 of them. No, 5 of them. Sorry, I can't count. I cannot count today. Ugh, lag. Sorry about the lag right here. There we go. Not a good day for Mason Wood, wherever he finished. Okay, where's... not a good day for Mason Wood, finishing 34th. Not the race he wanted to have. Same with Jacob Cisco, finishing 38th. There's going to be a lot of points shaken up after this race. I'll take you to your official standings here. And we are back. Jacob York took the points lead back over Mason Wood, who is now in second. And Tyler Jones going to take third, Peter London fourth, and Jacob Cisco dropped all the way back to fifth. Not a good day for him so far. Definitely not a good day. With Sam Young sixth, Nick Warren seventh, Jacob Strumpf eighth, Alex Jones ninth, and Brian James rounding out the top 10. And the rest of your season standings here from Quarter Slimer. Austin Ogo leading the Rookie of the Season battle so far by 14 points over 14 points over Jake Rogers. And I will see you guys next week at Langhorne Speedway. A very home track to me. This track used to be 5 miles from where I live. It got tore down and they put a Kmart there. A Kmart. I mean, if you're gonna put a good store, put like I don't know, anything except Walmart and Kmart. Put a Target there, yeah, you know, Target, that's where it's at. Target is the place. Or some random low name store. But they put a Kmart there. So yeah, that's a beautiful thing to do to a beautiful racetrack. But anyways, I'll see you guys there next week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And watch the whole race. Kind of breathing. And bye.